I got to tell you guys, I like Majorie Taylor Greene. I like MTG. She is the opposite of one AOC. AOC is a socialist, and AOC is pretty woke. AOC is the kind of person, the kind of politician that we do not need here in this country. They're radical far leftists. Now, Majorie Taylor Greene is a conservative. She is a member of the House of Representatives out of Georgia. And the Democrats, they hate her. They really, really do despise her. Now, Majorie Taylor Greene, when she actually got elected the first time to Congress, the Democrats kicked her off committees. Why? Because of some tweet or something that she actually liked before she was even in Congress. This is how crazy the Democrats are. And one thing I like about Majorie Taylor Greene, she does fight. She does fight. Now, I'm shocked that she was actually on 60 Minutes, because we know that 60 Minutes is a bunch of left-wingers, and I'm shocked that they actually put somebody like Majorie Taylor Greene on there. But they did. And MTG just called out the Democrats for the things that we have been saying here on this channel. These people support some very, very disturbing stuff that we're going to be getting into here in this video. And the host, Lesley Stahl, she was just left stunned and shocked with what Majorie Taylor Greene actually said about the Democrat Party. The things that the Democrats are supporting now, could you imagine them actually supporting this 20 years ago? Absolutely not. I can't imagine it. But the leftists went off the deep end, and they are definitely into very, very immoral behavior, and they're using children. Now, why are they doing that? Because the children are the future. If they can actually groom these kids, they're going to be future Democrat voters. So they got to get them really, really young. And some of the stuff, man, that they're pushing, and this goes all the way up to their leader, Beijing Biden, because I'm going to refresh your memory on what Joe Biden actually said about transitioning children. Now, Majorie Taylor Greene just called a spade, and Lesley Stahl just said, oh, no, that ain't happening. Well, Lesley Stahl, I guess, is just trying to protect the Democrat Party and the left. But we got receipts, guys. We got receipts. And Democrats aren't even really trying to hide what they really want, you know, with Drag Queen Story Hour. And guys, you actually got little kids in adult establishments with drag queens. Yeah, I actually put up a video for the members. This was probably like a year ago. And by the way, become a channel member. Just starts at $5 per month. We have a member live stream every Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, uncensored, because we actually take the stream off of the platform and we can talk about whatever you guys want. Click the join button now and become a channel member, or join at blackandwhitenetwork.com. Well, let's go ahead and just dive into this, guys. Majorie Taylor Greene stunned 60 Minutes host Lesley Stahl with pedophiles attack on Democrats. This is exactly what we have been talking about. How many videos have we actually done on this channel where we actually talked about these drag queen story hours or some type of a Democrat propaganda thing out there? And they're going way beyond, you know, just being underground now. This stuff is like mainstream. Whether it's the drag queen story hour or just outright having children in adult establishments with half-naked men dressed up like women. It's even went over to the NBA. They're having these quote-unquote family-friendly drag shows when there's nothing family-friendly about these things. That reminds me of another video I did where you actually had an actual drag queen just detailing what actually goes on in these drag shows. And This drag queen actually told the parents on the video, hey, stop bringing your kids to these things. But this stuff has the full support of the Democrat Party. Now, getting back to that video that I actually put up on for the members. This is roughly like a year ago. This was a biological man. I believe that was like trans or something. They had almost nothing on. And they had a toddler walking them around. Money in the G-string strap. Yeah. You guys remember Desmond is Amazing? Still out there, little boy. Gets paraded around on TV shows. And you actually had grown men throwing money at him. Yes, this is the grooming of children. Let's read some of this here on Fox News. Representative Majorie Taylor Greene, Republican of Georgia, shocked 60 Minutes host Lesley Stahl into momentary silence in an interview Sunday after she doubled down on calling Democrats the party of pedos. Quote, the Democrats are a party of pedophiles, Stahl said, repeating one of many claims that Greene has made against them in her career. Quote, I would definitely say so. They support grooming children. Greene shot back because she's right about this. They are not pedophiles. Why would you say that? Stahl asked her. And this is after MTG gave the response. This is the look on Lesley Stahl's face. Just absolutely stunned by this. She couldn't believe it. I guess she had nothing. Some Republican commentators have taken to calling Democrats groomers for supporting drag show events for children, with Tennessee attempting to ban the practice on public property and near schools. Now, you may be asking yourself, why do we actually have to ban this stuff now? Why didn't this stuff actually happen in the past? Because this stuff was not happening in the past. I mean, the leftists just went full crazy with what they're actually doing to children now. So now you actually have to implement laws. I mean, guys, even if you are an adult male, like if you're 18 now, I believe, I don't believe you can actually go into an adult establishment. I believe you got to be 21. But for some reason, you're getting 2, 3, 5, 6, 10-year-olds in these places. And their parents are allowing this. And if you don't want your kids going to these places, then these Democrats, they lose their minds. Yeah. Now, she mentions here, also she goes on, she says, quote, even Joe Biden, Beijing Biden himself supports children having these shows, well, being sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children. Stahl was seemingly taken back by, now, Fox News, come on, far right. Is it really far right, Fox News, to actually say that you shouldn't be having children in these establishments? Yeah, Fox News, I'm calling you out on this. She is not far right. This is ridiculous. But let's go ahead and listen to this clip right here, because MTG actually tweeted out the clip. Says, I will always fight to protect kids. So this is her words right here with Lesley Stahl.
She says that are over the top, like
the Democrats are a party of pedophiles.
I would definitely say so. They support grooming children.
They are not pedophiles. Why would you say that?
Democrats support, even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all she had to say. Because we got receipts on one Beijing Biden. Now, this is from March the 13th. This is only weeks ago right here, where Beijing Biden actually came out and said that it was sinful for Florida to actually prohibit child sex changes, because these children, man, they're children. They're not old enough to make any type of decisions here. And you have the quote unquote leader of the Democrats, the man that's actually supposed to be the leader of this country. I'm going to move on from that, okay? But Beijing Biden himself. Look at this. From March 13th. On Monday, a clip of Joe Biden's upcoming appearance on The Daily Show started circulating online, where Beijing Biden suggested the way to protect transgender kids. There's no such thing really as transgender kids because these kids don't know what transgender is. They're being groomed into this. Was to pass legislation like we passed on same-sex marriage. And this is what Beijing Biden actually had to say. Quote, transgender kids is a really hard thing. What's going on in Florida is, as my mother would say, close to sinful. I mean, it's just terrible what they're doing. It's not like, a kid wakes up one morning and says, I decided I want to become a man, or I want to become a woman, or I want to change, because they're being groomed into it. I mean, what are they thinking about here? They're human beings. They love. They have feelings. They have inclinations that are, it's just to me is cruel. Biden said to guest host Cal Penn, the actor, he's pretty woke too. Quote, and the way we have to do it is we have to make sure we pass legislation like we passed on same-sex marriage. Yeah. These people, these Democrats, man, it is absolutely ridiculous what they're doing to kids. But Lesley Stahl said, oh, no, they're not doing this stuff. Yes, they are. Joe Biden right there, wants this stuff to be done to kids. Not making this up. Look at this, guys. This is from January of 2022. These woke teachers, what they're doing to kids is crazy. California mother claims teachers manipulated her daughter to change her gender identity. This is teachers. That's why I always say, man, you got to get your kids out of these schools. You must get your kids out of these schools because of what they're doing. TikTok, it definitely needs to be banned. But that TikTok bill, that doesn't need to go into effect because there's a whole bunch of different things here that actually violate your rights. So it's really, really a problem, guys, especially in 2023, when you have Democrats and Republicans mainly agreeing on the same thing. It's not good, guys. Go and check out that TikTok bill. I believe it's actually called the Restrict Act. Yes, restricting your rights, okay? But TikTok, it does need to be banned. But on TikTok, you have all of these teachers. One teacher actually had a pride flag, not a United States of America flag, not a U.S. flag. Had the students actually pledging allegiance to the LGBT flag. In Austin, Texas, they had this one school, Austin. Can we just cut Austin out of Texas? Austin does not represent Texas. I know that's the state capital, but Austin is nothing more than California in Texas, because a whole bunch of people from California, they want to leave California and they go to Austin, and then they seem to actually vote the same way that they were voting in California. Remember the reason why you actually left California. But anyway, look at this. A California mother said her daughter's teachers are predatory and disgusting after she filed a lawsuit against them and school district officials that alleged two teachers brainwashed her preteen to secretly change her gender. Jessica Cohen filed the lawsuit last week, which was actually in 2022, against teachers Lori Calderia, Kelly Baraki, and the Spretzels Union School District for allegedly manipulating her 7th grade daughter, 7th grade, so 12 years old, to change her gender identity under the guise of the district's parental secret policy. Let that sink in right there. Parental secret policy. In other words, what goes on in school, your parents can't know. That is why in Florida, Ron DeSantis has the Parental Rights in Education Act, because these Democrats have deemed it to be the Don't Say Gay bill, when it has nothing to do with that, and they know that, but they're out there spreading lies about that Ron DeSantis wants you to not say gay. It has nothing to do with that, and I believe he's actually expanded that to all the way through 12th grade, because we on this channel, Rhodes has mentioned that too. It needs to be all the way through high school, because it does. Don't trust teachers to actually teach your kids about this stuff. They shouldn't be having that. Parents need to be parents. We need fathers back in the home, and parents need to be in the know about everything that's going on with their kids. I believe we have trusted government way too much to educate our children. But this is what the Democrats want. They get their Democrat voters in these schools, and then they push left-wing propaganda on the students. Even when you actually go to college now, you see where students actually probably grew up conservative, but they go to college, and they get around liberal teachers, liberal organizations, and then they kind of change. I've actually watched videos where people now who are out of college, they say, yeah, I started to be more liberal when I was actually in school, because that was part of the indoctrination process. But the best way to indoctrinate people is to get them when they're children. And this is what the Democrats are doing. This is what they're doing. So Majorie Taylor Greene, when she actually says that the Democrats are pedos, yeah, she is. It's a party full of them. Not every single one of them. But why is it that we don't actually see Democrats really speaking out against this stuff? It seems to only be conservatives actually speaking out against this stuff. I mean, I wish that I can actually play some of the videos that I put up for members here on this channel. And when I actually make member videos, I don't even put them on YouTube. I don't. If you become a member today on this channel on Black and White Network, I post those videos somewhere else. And then I put the link under the member tab. So you won't see any member videos directly on YouTube. Some of the stuff that I've actually posted on the website, yeah, YouTube would still take the channel down if we did. This stuff is real, man. This stuff is actually happening. But I believe that more politicians need to be like MTG. Politicians that are base. But these Democrats, they have completely lost their mind. Joe Biden has been out there sniffing girls for how long? Yeah. He's doing that stuff. And Joe Biden there's a reason why he actually surrounds himself, I believe, with the type of people he actually has in his administration. Sam Brinton, non-binary, likes to dress up in dresses and stuff. What's the other person name? Rachel Levine, used to be Richard Levine. Yeah, that's probably a reason why he's actually surrounding himself with these kind of people. The Democrat Party, man, yeah, they've lost their mind. They have definitely lost their mind. And even ABC, Lesley Stahl is even stunned with what MTG said, because she was right. She was 1,000% right. But I'm going to leave it right there, guys. What do you guys think of this? Majorie Taylor Greene leaving Lesley Stahl just stunned. Absolutely stunned. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Become a channel member today. Check out blackandwhitenetwork.com. Grab a membership here or on the website. Just starts at $5 per month. Get to join in on the live stream. But if you become a silver member on the website, you actually get to join the panel with us and talk directly with me and Rhodes. That is what silver members get on the website. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.